Yo, the center, you're jumping way too much, bro. You're jumping a lot. I enjoy squats more? Nah, I wouldn't. I like random recs.
Eastern Conference Finals action. Boy, and a 2-0 series thus far. Who will take Game 3? We're going to find out here. Live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA playoffs. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. We'll see the Indiana Pacers. And the Orlando Magic. You look at the Magic. They need the boost here from the hometown fans, trailing 2-0. It is critical for them to start to edge back into this series.
And an opportunity here to change the momentum of this series. The odds are stacked against them after losing those first two. On the road, but now in their building, their fans, it's their chance to get back into it.
Simply do or die time. I mean, they can't be discouraged by the 2 losses. There's still plenty of time left in this series. The most important game is the current game. The crowd isn't discouraged, and we can feel that. Just listen to them. They're going at it in here.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Giannis inside. You look at Orlando. Down 2-0. They got to win tonight to get some traction in the series.
And if they lose this one, you can forget about advancing. Then it's more likely you're trying to avoid a sweep. So tonight's all or nothing.
Here's Watson. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Watson's got 5 points so far. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on you.
And slam dunk by Ivy. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now, here's Bridges. Out to Brooks. And it's Jokic in the corner. Clock at 6. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 7.
Oh, how about the touch there? And there are a lot of bigs today who can impact the game on the perimeter. And I got to say, Jokic is up there with the best of them.
And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Jokic draws the double. Inside. And Jokic slams it in.
Paul, such a terrific passer. He seems to have a sixth sense, nice feel, which is hard to teach.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Trent with it. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Giannis dunks it down.
The combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
Here's Jokic. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Bridges outside. The jump hook, and no good, trying to use the glass. And so it's Watson who will bring it up for the Orlando Magic, trailing by 2. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And remember now, it's the great pressure D from Brooks that forces a turnover to start the fast break.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Trent outside. Fires from deep. Bridges with the board. Pacers leading by 4. They get a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Ball from long range. Trains the three-pointer.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here's Bridges. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Pass to Brooks. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. Dealing with Lonzo Ball's playmaking was at the front of his mind. He told me Lonzo's a tremendous decision maker, so we've got to be quick to close off the passing lanes. We can't let him create easy baskets. The goal is to keep Ball's impact as a playmaker down to a minimum. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. And it's denied. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. 1:49 left in the first quarter.
Good utilization of his height and speed to get to the line that time. Ball showing you he's got the savvy to draw contact.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pacers?
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the selfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. The Magic trailed by 4. Thompson outside. And there's the drive. And no good. Excellent D there from Ball. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated. The play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Now here's Thompson. Back to Ivy. Pass to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Here's Ivy. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis. Magic on defense. 4-point game. Driving the lane. Fires high post. And he gets the jumper to drop.
Beal's got such a fluid shooting motion. It really helps him on those catch and shoot opportunities.
Ivy with it. Isaac picks him up. Back to Ivy. The 3. Rebounded by Isaac.
Yeah, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Here's the lob to the hoop. The Magic trailed by 8. Here he goes. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Oh, just slicing his way to the rim. Just look at this kid, Ivy, go.
Giddy. Rebound by the Magic. Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Pacers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Let's check in with David Aldridge for an update on the injury to Christian Brown. David.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Orlando let me know his status. And this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them. Hopefully he won't be out too long, but if he can't play, you know he'll be supporting his guys from the bench as they try to get to the NBA Finals. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
And nice dime from Hunter there. An unselfish player who knows how to look for his teammates.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Outside for George. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. George has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now, Giddey. Scoreless thus far. Here's Beal. Giannis grabs the miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pass to Trent. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Hey, come around.
4 on the clock. Here's Edey. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Edey's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And the Pacers lead by 6.
A constant threat to score with the ball in his hands. Beal with a crafty move.
And that one's good by Henderson.
You know, as they try to cut into this lead, they're having a lot more success with the three-point shot here in the second quarter.
Giddey with it. Outguarded by Giannis. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Yep, that one goes in there.
And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
Baseline.
Here's Edey. Rebounded by Isaac.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. And so here's Orlando, trailing by 5. Ellis bounce pass.
Get there.
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo.
Set up. Kick it out.
Pass to Edey. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome, and outshoot excels at getting up and denying shots.
5 to shoot. The tray. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Kennedy. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Pass to Watson. Right wing. And here is Ellis, covered by Hunter. To the middle. Here's Brown. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Isaac outside. Pass to Hunter. Over Ellis. Hunter no good. The Magic trailed by 3. For 3. Shots good by Ellis. Ellis has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And the Magic with possession. They're on a 14-5 run. Henderson, no good.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Here's Brown. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And Giddey gets it to go.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Here's Edey. 6 points for him. Rebounded by Isaac. Hunter, no one around him. Left side, Beal.
Come get it.
The 3 ball. The offensive rebound. It's Beal on the wing. Down low. Brown. It's rebounded by Giddey. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Indiana. 43 seconds left in the first half. The putback is no good. The Magic trail by 3. Henderson, no one around him. Once again off the mark, Orlando. There's the 3. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Gotta like the aggressiveness there inside from Isaac. Not afraid to mix it up and go into the defender.
Indiana shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Bridges, right side. And he gets the bucket. Bridges has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Timeout,
And
timeout.
Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Here's Ivy. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 6 points for Jaden Ivey.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Indiana out in front, up by 4. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And here we go. Getting back to the action here in the Eastern Conference. Finals. Indiana leading by 4. Shakes him. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got the first bucket of the 3rd here for the Pacers.
Boy, Ball showing us a nice little mid-range game with his height and touch. He's got great confidence with the in-between game.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Brooks. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Magic trail by 6. Out to Henderson. Off target from outside. On the wing, Bridges. Driving inside. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
To the paint. Out to Thompson. Pass to Moody. Shot clock at 6. Henderson for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
And Brooks gets it to go.
Yeah, Brooks will just attack you without thinking anything of it.
Now here's Henderson. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the 3 ball. Henderson's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
To the inside. Here's Jokic. It's Jokic inside.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Pass to Henderson. Screen by Antetokounmpo.
Shut up.
And Henderson throws it down hard.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
And here's Jokic. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. Giannis flies the other way. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 3-point lead. 14 feet away. That misses off the backboard. And Orlando has possession. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Bridges' shot, good. Bridges has got 6 points.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Henderson into the lane. Banked in off the glass.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Pass to Brooks. Outside Ball. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
You know, one of the things that really impresses me about Ball is how good he is at setting up his man so he can make the pass that he wants to.
On the wing, Giannis. Looking for Bridges. He gets it there. Now, here's Ball. Indiana moving it around. Jokic, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And slam dunk by Ivy.
And man, can Ivy fly. I mean, a big-time finisher.
And here is Ball. 6 points for him. Pass to Jokic. Poked loose. Giannis with it. Now defended by Jokic. Ball going up court. And then Henderson with the dunk.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Bridges sinks that one from the post. Bridges got 4 this quarter. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
You can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Ivy with it. He's got 8. 6 to shoot. And it's Thompson with the jam.
I think the rim could be 12 feet off the ground, and Thompson could still go get the lob.
Here's Ball. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Stolen. Ellis with it. Now guarded by Ball. The drive by Thompson. Pass to Brown. To the right side. Just 5 on the clock. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Brown's got the lead up to 3 now for the Magic.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Here's Ball. It's hauled in by Trent. Magic leading by 3. Pass to Brown. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Brown's got 8.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
Ball with it, picked up by Ellis. And so Indiana again turning it over. It's Thompson off the drive, and Thompson throws it down.
So fast of foot on the run, Asir, tough to catch.
The teardrop falls in. And now a 10-point Magic lead.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
And so it's Orlando going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. The Magic leading by 10. Ellis outside. The screen from Thompson. And it's Ellis penetrating. Clock is at 3. Pacers with the rebound.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Kennedy. Second chance shot. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Isaac with the steal. And they're on the break. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got it back down to single digits for the Pacers.
And everyone loves running, especially a guy like Giddey.
Pass to Ellis. To the paint. It's tipped. Edey.
Timeout, timeout.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. Pacers trail by 8. Giddey, no one around him. That 3 off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Watson's shot is good.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
He gets it in there. Giddey's got 4 points this quarter.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Now Trent. Giannis says, get off me.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Giddey. From down in the low post, it goes. Here's Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Defense left Ivy an opening there, and he just takes off for the finish.
And Giddey gets it to go.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Antetokounmpo, no good. Pacers trail by 8. Giddey goes in. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now, here's Ivy. And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Here's Heaney. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Magic lead by 8.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Franklin. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Here's Heaney. It's off target. He's 4 of 9 from the field. Here's Franklin. Out to Brooks. Down low. Here's Jokic. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. Zach Edey picks one up.
Easy to understand why they turn to Jokic in these situations. He has a knack for cashing in on big possessions. This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Pass to Henderson. Thompson looking for an opening. To the left wing. Here's Brown. No good on the triple.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one. Dillon Brooks relishes the chance to make the big impact play.
There's a minute 40 left here in the fourth quarter. Thompson outside. Pass to Ivy. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Indiana trailing here. Outside ball. Here's Franklin. To take the lead. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Ivy with it. Bridges covering. Pass to Henderson. They need this one. Can't get it to go. His 5th miss and 10 shots from the floor. Here's Ball. He takes it in. It falls.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Jokic. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And stolen by Ivy. And here we go. Giannis heading to the hoop. Stolen by Brooks.
Timeout, timeout.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Here's Bridges. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back with you right after this. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one.
Here we go.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the flush by Antetokounmpo!
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
Great D that time from Giannis.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Pass to Ivy. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. The second effort. It's blocked. Bridges outside. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Overtime still getting started here, just about a minute in. In the corner, Ivy with it. Just 5 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Ivy just so difficult to corral. Sometimes you have to foul him and hope he misses.
And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
And so here's Orlando. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Antetokounmpo. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Miles Bridges.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
And Orlando making a change here. He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
He is creeping up in those all-time conversations. Giannis has won regular season and Finals MVP plus Defensive Player of the Year. Quite the resume, and he is not done for a while, folks.
Going inside, and the slam by Moody.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
On the wing, Thompson. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. The Pacers making a switch here. Ivy with it. Screen by Antetokounmpo. 4 on the shot clock. Ivy with it. Now defended by Jokic. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Here's Kennedy. It's deflected. Here are the Magic now. Giannis outside. Pass to Watson. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And the technical free throw is good. Now Ivy, and it's a defensive 3-second violation.
One shot.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Here's Brown. And the 3 off target. And so it's Orlando winning this one. Things were looking bleak for him, obviously, coming into this game. But with tonight's win, Greg, they are right back in it.
And that's the fight this team has. They don't care what the odds are. They are going to keep battling. And suddenly, we've got a series on our hands.
We sure do. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals.
I've been way too teed to ever let one of these play with me. Stay out the way with me, it get hot like a block on a day when it's 80 degrees. Top out the top on the Lamb, it was me and Chance was in Miami like the Heat. Top out the top on the Lamb, it was me and Chance was in Miami like Bam. If you gonna boss up, then you gotta learn how to take some losses, bro. What it cost it, bro. And it got me exhausted, bro. My rollie go 40 below. Money and loyalty, all that I know. Cardi my glasses, Cardi my... We run the city like cardio. I open my eyes and still see... And walk in the kitchen, it smell like... Woke up with a style, she driving a boat. I've been fighting my demons, I'm whipping the ghost. Proud of my glasses, proud of my lows. My brother tell me that I'm proud of you folks. Some gon' show love and some gon' hate for no reason. I'm already knowing. They try to stop me, but it's this bad. She telling me keep going. They try to lock me out, somehow still all worked out like Terrell Lawrence. They try to knock me down, somehow I still get back up. And I keep going, I keep proving, I keep showing. I keep developing, I keep growing.
All my favorite hoodies at a bad condo, but I know this got my back like I'm Rondo. Sitting on my lap while I'm sliding through Chicago. Now we draw the boat, but when we came here, a wise man told me follow anywhere the star go. So I'm in that double lines, blacker than some charcoal. Open up the side doors and scan you like a barcode. For the little, for the vato. See ya in Berea, boy, you better duck your taco. They be capping like they captain, I'm the capo. And I still a ship, go anywhere that I go. And I got the city on my shoulder like Iago. We in Miami like Martin and Will. She tryna get her a part in the film. Love it in Florida, but one California. The red bottom blue is so hard in the hills. I'm at the dock with my arm in the wheel. This ain't no movie, I'm starving for real. This ain't no job, I'm starving for real. I'm hungry for real, I'm barring for real. I'm warm for real, hands up, this a coupe de-tot. Try to keep it P like a 2C drop, but we got it locked up like a 2C knot. Know that you wanna see Cool G rap, but right now you finna see Cool G rock. Big guy with a look, green bean for the dot. Still don't know a 10 and ain't a soul that's gonna take from me. I done life be fairy tale, they be make believe. If I tell her I'll be right back, yeah, she gon' wait for me. I love model every name from A to Z. Yeah, these got me, these got me. How the these mad at me cause I got rich? They mad at me cause these went broken, they need fix. They ain't give me nothing, I ain't giving no grown man. These handshakes getting weirder and weirder. Look at every man eye to eye, I don't fear them. These little act worse than I ain't buy my other the purse in a minute. I ain't take a pretty to Turks in a minute. I ain't put no in a minute. I ain't been on earth in a minute. I always talk to God, but I ain't been to church in a minute. Crosses on my pants, I'm a Christian for real. Vixens for real. At the end of it, I stand on business for real. Throw it like money over. I know how I feel to be the street stuff. Bang road, kinda small, gotta beef it up. It's forever with us, we don't got it. I put it on your head, keep it up. 30,000 ones, 30 on me. Go around and make it. Keep on acting like you have emotion. You just in a way. Ain't never too far from this. I'm just a flight away. I seen trip and fall, I tie up they shoelaces. Young fly lip, got rich on suitcases. Ain't slept since. It seems like 5 days since. Every time I hold up my wrist, it's a new face. I shouldn't have got a whip for her. She came to my convention. She texting these. She give me a commission. Only time these could get at me is my mentions. Buy for it, get it tailored, I know her dimension. She's so in love with CC, it's all over her wish list. They took her to the back room, I let her get the bit. For envy, don't put them in your business. I let you go for whatever you want, and she ain't get. I'm 800 and on chrome jean, camo shorts and a long sleeve. I'll be gone for a month or two. I'm knocking off this money. I gotta keep some racks inside my reach. Get lonely. You know what I mean? Bros how to get our own. My on my armpit.
Hello and welcome to Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Finals.
Here we go.
The series stands at 2-1. Obviously, high stakes for both teams. teams tonight. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Taking a look at Orlando.
A win here is obviously crucial for them. If they can soak up the crowd's energy and get the dub, it might just give them the boost they need to do it again on the road. But they need to be in the zone tonight to make it all happen.
And the technical free throw is good. Here's Undefeated. Indiana with a rebound. Right side Giddey. Pass to Hunter. It's stolen by Trent. Here's Brown. Drains the triple.
Yeah, a gifted passer. Antetokounmpo has won multiple MVPs for his all-around game.
Achua with a screen. Giddey with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. Achua for three. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Trent outside. Achua with a rebound.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Here's Giddey. Deflected. You take a look at the Magic, and their season could be riding on this game 4.
I think you're right. I mean, if they drop this game, they need to win 3 straight to reach the finals. And 2 of those wins would have to come on the road, and that's a tough task.
And Giddey has got the ball here for Indiana. 4-point game. Good on the bucket.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Ivy. Here's Watson from outside the arc. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. That free throw good from Giddey.
You can tell that Josh Giddey is one sharp player, not just in how he threads passes, but how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Now here's Giddey. Crafty move. It's deflected.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul. Outside Watson. There's the triple. The Pacers pull it in. Ball with it. And it's Ivy picking him up. Ball with it. And Peyton Watson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Right side Giddey. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection.
Antetokounmpo is doubled. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Giddey. And here's Hunter from the arc. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Orlando leading by 5. And here's Ivy from the arc. The shot, no good. And Giddey has got the ball here for Indiana. Gets a hand on it. It's good on the putback. Giddey's got his second bucket of the night. Orlando with the ball. And it's Antetokounmpo off the drive. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Oh, that's almost unfair. Giannis with the elite handle to get there and the power to brush off the contact. His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Ivy's shot is off.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Watson inside. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. We discussed Bradley Beal. The focus for them on the defensive end, coach telling me that Brad's a guy who averaged 30 points a game in this league, the sign of a special scorer, so they need to figure out a way to make Beal uncomfortable, saying maybe they'll put some length on him. Let's see if that works on Beal. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
Pass to Ellis.
I see him. Switch.
Throws it up high. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Outside of Chua. A minute 42 left in the first. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Orlando leading. Ivy outside. Pass to Ellis. To the middle. Out to the right wing. And there's a 3-second violation. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first. Out to Bridges.
Hey, yo, right here.
Back to Ball.
Hey, yo, right here.
Here's Franklin. Clock at 6. Here's Bridges. Ivy with the defensive effort.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Now the Pacers with it. Trailing by 2. Thompson's shot is off. Pass to Jokic. Back to Brooks. Stolen by Thompson. And here is Antetokounmpo. And here's Henderson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, despite standing about 6'2", Henderson has a big-time vertical, and he plays a lot bigger than his height.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line.
You have to love how Scoot Henderson plays beyond his size. I mean, using the quickness and agility to get the better of bigger players. I mean, that's impressive for a young guy to be doing.
Now here's Bridges. Yet to see a basket. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. 12 seconds left in the opening quarter. Ball no good. Thompson goes in. 3 seconds left. And it's good on the lay-in. Thompson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Magic. They lead by... And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on. Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Wow, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Get there.
Up top ball. No points so far. And that one good.
And I like the mix of power and agility Ball uses inside. One way or another, he's going to get a shot.
To the right side. Brown. Kept alive. Back to Thompson. Here's Brown. Off the mark there with a 3.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And it's Ball off the drive. Got it. Ball's got 4 points in the quarter.
You have to clog up all available lanes because Ball can still score on physical defenders.
Here's Edie. Back to Trent. Going inside to the left wing. And it's Edie missing. Pacers trail by 3. Bridges right side. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, Jokic is one of the best passers in NBA history for any position.
Pass to Edie. And the layup is good. And the Magic lead by 3.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Now Bridges. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Gary Trent.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Indiana shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Good on the second one. And so Trent will bring it up for the Magic. Pass to Edie. Here's Brown. Fires the 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. And that makes it a tie ball game.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Thompson with it. Check by Brooks. To the paint. Here's Moody. He can't hit that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. And it's Indiana's ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Yep, that one's good.
After an okay first quarter of shooting. They've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants to review the game plan. Magic trail by 4. Henderson outside. On target from range.
Yeah, something Henderson is still working on, getting his three-point shot to be a little more consistent.
Pass to Bridges. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Here's Undefeated. Soft touch off the glass. Undefeated's gotten his second bucket on the night. Here's Bridges. Over to the wing. Now here's Jokic. Here's Franklin. Back to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. Fires it. Orlando with the rebound.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Oh, so physical and quick in transition. I mean, who would you rather have in the open court?
And the basket by Jokic.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Some changes for Indiana. On defense, the Pacers. Here's Antetokounmpo. Chalk up 2 there. Antetokounmpo's got 6 here in the quarter.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Back to Giddey. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
So do you sit him with 3 fouls? Big decision for his coach here.
Here's Giddey. He's got 5. A minute 42 left in the second. And he can't get that one. Thompson outside. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Playing above the rim. This kid, Asar Thompson, can fly.
Pacers trail by 4. Here's Giddey. That one's good. Makes him 3 for 7.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Here's Ivy. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Oh, rocketing off the floor. Ivy using all of his athletic ability on the jam.
Pass to Isaac. Outside Hunter. He takes it in. Can't connect from short range.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Yeah, that's good work by Thompson to get ahead of the pack and finish the break.
Pass to Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Here's Ellis. From deep. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Beal surveying the D. Takes the 3. And so it's the Orlando Magic closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be back in a moment. And welcome back to the Eastern Conference Finals presented by 2K Sports. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Pacers trail by 7.
I got yours. I got yours. Shot. Shot.
Brown grabs the board.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Ivy's got 8 points.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
Isaac for 3. Brown grabs the board. Second shot opportunity. And it's Giddey missing.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
All right, they got one on the board in the second half. Now you want to see more shots start to drop.
And Giannis with the dunk.
When Giannis starts to drive, the defense knows it's in trouble. He powers right through them.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
It's his first trip to the line. And that one misses.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And Giddey has got the ball here for Indiana. It's a 10-point game. Beal's shot is off. Here's Orlando. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Right wing. The 3 ball. The shot by Brown, no good. Left side Hunter. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Count it, good. He's got 5.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
On the wing, Ivy. Orlando again missing. Pacers trail by 8. 3-pointer, Beal. Watson with a rebound.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
And he lobs it up. Look at Giannis go up and get it.
Throw it up to the rim and let Giannis hammer it home. Never a bad idea.
Here's Giddey. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Giddey's got 11 points.
Even if they saw the step back coming, the defense didn't offer much resistance.
Pass to Watson. Back to Antetokounmpo. And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Both teams deciding to change it up. The steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure. Pass to Henderson. Here's Edey, covered by Jokic. Here's Edey. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
You're taller than you think. Lonzo is a sneaky 6'6".
And it's Thompson penetrating. And down it goes. 2 points. Thompson's got 12 points.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Here's Franklin. Back to Ball. Just 4 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
You know what to do. You talked about adjustment. So let's execute.
Orlando leading by 6.
Let's go. Let's start now. Let's go.
Henderson with it.
Get there.
Pass to Thompson. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
On the wing, Thompson. Back to Antetokounmpo. Outside for Henderson. 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. The Pacers pull it in. And here's Bridges. 7 points in the game. It's hauled in by Henderson.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Now here's Bridges. Good work there as it goes. Bridges has got 9 points.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Pacers trail by 6. Now Bridges. He's got 9. Pass to Jokic. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Thompson. Here he goes. That one's good. 7 for 10. And now, and a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break, converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Magic leading by 8. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
Just a selfless play by Giannis. He knows all eyes are on him, so he dishes to a ready shooter.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. The kick out to Ball. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Jokic. Giannis with the rebound. Now the Magic with it. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game.
And meeting those expectations. I mean, this is what we all wanted to see from Thompson on offense.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up to the Indiana Pacers. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Bridges misses. Here's Orlando. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Antetokounmpo. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Pass to Jokic. Brooks from outside. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Brooks has got his second bucket on the night. Good if it goes. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Orlando Magic with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Magic leading by 9. Here's Antetokounmpo. Can't get it to fall. Now here's Beal. Outside of Chua. Isaac, right side. From 15 feet away. Rebounded by Trent. Henderson with it. Beal picks him up. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, and Henderson has got some hops for sure. You cannot let him get to the rim.
Beal outside. Five to shoot. Outside Hunter. Out to the right wing. Achua can't hit. And it's the Magic with the ball. Pass to Thompson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, it's hard to stop the lanky Thompson from that close.
That free throw no good. And he's good on the second.
Well, it'll be fun to watch Asar Thompson develop over his first few years in the league.
Pacers trail by 12.
Set up, set up. Hey, yo.
Here's Beal. Pass to Giddey. Beal outside. Outside of Chua. Hits a three-pointer.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Thompson outside. Here's Edey. Isaac covering. Here's Edey. It's hauled in by Isaac. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Giddey. Sweet little floater.
How about Giddey just flicking it in? I mean, that's not an easy shot.
Magic leading by 7. Here's Edey. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Indiana on offense. Pass to Hunter. Back to Giddey. The three. Another three for Indiana.
A dead. Eye catch and shoot guy. Hunter is someone you have to run off his shots.
Orlando with the ball. 6-point lead. And he lobs it up. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Pacers trail by 6. Beal outside. Pass to Giddey. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Now here's Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Henderson for 3. It's hauled in by Isaac. Indiana on offense. They're on a 10-2 run here. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync. This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy, but a rally like this is how you do it.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. So both teams making some changes here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle.
Timeout, timeout. Start it.
Orlando leading. Undefeated on the attack. Moody on the wing. Undefeated looking it over. Pass to Ellis. Ivy outside. And he's going for the oop here. And the jam by Undefeated.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
Now here's Beal. From deep. Buries it from three.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Here's Ivy. Pass to Watson.
Hey, look up top. Hey, whose man is this?
Pacers with a rebound. And here are the Pacers now. They're on a 15-4 run. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Moses Moody. That's his first foul. Beal outside.
Kick it out, kick it out.
Back to ball. 6 to shoot. To take the lead. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Here's Orlando. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul. And so it's Indiana with it. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Three-pointer, Beal. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Here's Edey. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
At the line for 2.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he does get the second one. And that'll put him up 2.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage.
To tie it up. Money. And Tie game. Huge basket right there.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Now here's Ivy. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's on Nikola Jokic. Orlando making a switch here. This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
Pass to Hunter. Beal with it. And here's Jokic outside. The rebound by Edey. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Trent outside. So it's the Magic taking the W in a close one. A huge victory for them, knotting this series at 2.
We've got ourselves a series, folks. Neither team with much of an advantage. It's a tight one.
And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals.